to hear me. I've been trying to do this video all night long. As you can see, it's morning now. And no, I have not been to bed. I haven't been sleeping very much. Let the rain slow down a little bit. I'm not in my tent thingy that I was the other night, or the other night, weeks ago. I'm on my back porch and it's got a tin roof, so it gets really loud. And I'm holding the phone, so it probably will be shaky. Okay guys, I had to pause it because the rain started coming down really bad. I just wanted to give you a quick update and let you know that even though I haven't been on and making videos, I still have tried to be around. I haven't got to everybody's videos. I have been trying to make sure I can subscribe to everybody. Hopefully I'll get there soon. Be patient with me. You guys are all important to me, of course, and the last time I checked, I was up to 180 subscribers, which I can't believe. That is absolutely amazing. And I just want to thank you guys for sticking here with me, even though I haven't been around. I'm just going to give you a quick little update on why I haven't. I'm going to try not to cry. I really am. I told you guys I hate crying, and then last 3 videos I have cried, so I probably will this one too, so I'm sorry. But after I'd done my videos, I got really bad sick. Like, really bad. I couldn't even talk, so that happened, and I was fighting that for a long time. I still have a cough, but I can talk, so that's good, right? And then excuse me. And then a couple weeks ago, I'm really going to try to get through this. I can't promise anything. I don't even know if this will make it up. But okay. My best friend, the only friend that I had, and when I told you guys I didn't have friends, I really meant it. I know people, see them out at the store or whatever, but I'm talking about close, like someone you can call, talk to, that you can go hang out with. And the reason I didn't think of him that way is because he was more part of my family. He had gotten really close with my family. We had known each other for half our life, really. Like, at least over 15 years, if not more. And, just to let you guys know, I'm a pretty private person. And I don't usually let my emotions out. I usually don't get personal about nothing, because I don't trust anybody, which is, I know, but I've just been through so much hell in my life, and it's just my issues and stuff I have to work through. But I just became a loner, And that's the way it is. And I've gotten used to not sharing anything with anybody. So, before, I say anything, I just want you to let you know that I usually don't do this. And I've been going back and forth about it. If I should, if I shouldn't. But for one, I want you guys to know why I haven't been around. Because otherwise, besides being sick, after everything you guys did for me, and then I got kind of used to doing it, I just stopped. And, so it had to be something major, And I don't want you guys to think anything. Like I said, I've been going back and forth about it. And then I came to the conclusion that it is my right to, and it's also important. He's important. He's a big part of my life. He's extremely important to me. So why shouldn't I? And you guys should have a right to know, and I want his memory to go on. So anyways, the reason that I didn't come back, and I'm still struggling, I got a text a couple weeks ago from my aunt saying his name was Brian Devers, and I never called him Brian. I never called him I called him Devers, but for the last years, he became my D. My D is what I called him, D. And she said Brian got shot. And it didn't register to me, And I'm like, Brian who? And she said, Brian Devers. And it took me a long time to register that. And when I finally could, the first question you ask is, are they okay? Is he okay? Sorry. And she said no. That he was gone. Hold on. Okay. I have stopped this video I don't know how many times, so I'm sorry if it sucks. But it's the truth. And I wanted to share it, okay? So, God. So he didn't make it because some coward murdered him. All right. I'm not going to say much about it because it is a murder investigation, and I want the people who done this to him to be caught. I want them to be punished. I want justice for him. I want justice for his mother. And I want justice for everybody that loved him So, I just know that I have seen some of the most evilest, dishonest, horrible, horrible liars of human beings. And I don't know how people can be so mean and so cruel to do such stuff. Okay. So, I lost him. He's gone. But I loved him very much. And he loved me, and I know that. But I don't know what to do now. And I'm trying to be strong. I'm trying to get through it. But it hurts. It hurts so bad. And there's so many times that I come across something and want to text him or just miss him and want to go hang out with him. And he didn't live far from me, which is scary, of course. And there was many times that I had went and hung out with him at his house, which is even scarier. But there's just so many times that I want to go. And so many plans we had. You know? And it's just so hard. I mean, how do you do this? How do you get through it? And his poor mom, I love his mother to death. And I just wish there was something I could do for her as well. So, sorry. I look like a mess, I know. But anyways, he was my friend, and he was more than my friend, okay? He was my D. And I just will always love him and miss him terribly. So, give me a second. Okay. I look like a mess, and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry I have to keep stopping this video. So, I smoke, which is ironic considering my mother's condition. I shouldn't, I know, but I do. And, so that's what's been going on in my life. And I'm just trying to get through it and be able to grieve without it hurting. And I try to keep my mind occupied. That's one reason I haven't been around too much, because it's hard to think, and it's really hard to focus. So usually what I do is read. That's my world. That's what I get pulled into. But I just want you guys to know that I am still here, and I still am trying to watch some videos and comment and be supportive and And I'm still thinking about you guys. I mean, that's for sure. And there's some other things I wanted to talk about. But just pray for me and pray for his mom, because we need it. And pray for us all that loved him, because he was loved dearly. He was such a nice guy. He was a geek. But he was my D, you know. He was just fun, and he'd make you laugh and do anything he could for you, and he was so nice. He was just nice to everybody. He was too nice, and we would argue about it all the time. Because I would tell him, you're just too nice. You should, you know, stop being so nice. And especially when people were mean to him, I'm like, and then he would tell me, well, that's what I have you for. You're my mean one. You're my girl with no filter. You're my mean ass. You'll take care of it. You'll take care of me. But he didn't deserve this, and the people involved, they need to be caught and punished, and they need to rot in hell, and then they need to go to God and answer to him. And that's what I pray for, and that's what I need. So just say some prayers for me, say some prayers for his mother, and everybody that knew and loved him, that really knew and loved him. Okay. Hold on. Gotta drink my pop, guys. Now there's a couple other things that I want to talk about. Sorry, this video might be a little longer, but I'm just trying to get it out there and kind of try to open up a little. But I don't want to overstep my boundaries, of course. And the other things I want to talk about is my cousin, Robert Mounts, and his wife, Amanda. And I just want to say, to whoever who's doing this to them, you know, just please stop. There's so much evil and hatred in the world already. We don't need to add to it. We need to support and love each other and comfort each other, because we never know what's gonna happen. Never. And it's just uncalled for, you know. You know, contacting the Child Protective Services is just way out of line. You know, it's just not right. They love their children. They take very good care of their children. And they're very sweet and kind people. And for all the hatefulness and the bashing going on, just stop, guys. Come on. I mean, I can understand if they done something to you, but then don't be ugly. Talk about it. You're adults. We're all adults. We're not children, you know? So, and my cousin didn't deserve it. He's a nice guy. He was like D. He's too nice, and he doesn't deserve it. He loves his children, and he takes good care of them, and he tries his best. And, you know, thanks to YouTube, I was allowed to get back in touch with him and get to see him and his kids and his wife, because we are poor and we can't afford to go and visit all the time, you know? And this way we get to see each other, and even though we're not there, we get to be each other's part of our lives. And now he has to quit, and I hate that, you know, I hate that for him. And, you know, he wanted me to do YouTube so bad, you know, and I was so reluctant for these kind of reasons, you know, because I have been through hell. I have been through that. I have so many, I just won't even get into that one. But, I mean, you can ask him. That's one reason I didn't want to, because it's like, you know, I'm so guarded, and I have a hard time trusting people. It's just, you know, and he was just like, yes. And I have met some awesome, wonderful people, and my life has forever changed because of you guys, and will cherish each and every one of you. Believe me, I will. Give me a second. Okay. I'm trying to fix myself here. It's not working. So you'll just have to deal with me looking like a mess, okay? My hair is all over the place. It's not dark. You can see me, so I'm sorry about that. I don't come out in the daylight. But anyways, yes. Please let's just try to get along. And if you don't like them, just don't watch them. You know, it's that simple. And if you just want to watch them because of that fact, then don't say nothing, you know? Or if you want to try to say something, try to be nice about it. There's nice ways to say things. Me, not having no filter and being a very blunt person, if I can try to do it, you can. I mean, there's plenty of times I've said many things that's got me in trouble. But if I do, you know, I'm a big enough person to say I'm sorry and apologize for it, you know? But anyways, so let's love them and support them, and I love you guys, you know that, and no matter what your decision is, I will support you, you know that. And, I love those boys, those cute little boys, and I'm proud of you guys, and I love you, Amanda, and I'm proud of you, and it will be okay. I know it will. We'll get through this, and you guys have me. So, now, on to my other issue. Not an issue, sorry. I have too many issues. Miss Amy, Bama girl Amy. I love you, girl. I really do. And I don't say that lightly. I really do. And you are going through so much hell right now. And I wish I could help. I wish I could. And I will do anything I can for you. You know that. And you guys, let's just pray for her and keep her and her husband and her family in our thoughts and prayers, and send so much love and support her way, because she needs it. And she's such an amazing person. I mean, she just out of nowhere hit me. And like I said, guys, I'm not a very trusting, giving my love freely person. So she surprised me, and she has made a friend for life, that's for sure. And I just wish you the best, and I know the pain you're going through, and I hate it. Sorry. I know you're crying already. I don't want to make you cry anymore, so I just wish you didn't have to go through this, but you are, and it sucks. And I'm just here for you, and I love you, and I'll be praying for you, and you're the greatest person ever. You're awesome, and I'm forever grateful that God has blessed me and put you in my life. And I'll be your friend forever, girl, and I love you. So guys, just give her time. I mean, she was the first one to tell me, take your time, I'll be here. So let's do that for her, because she needs it. And we'll be here. I'll be here whenever you come back, and throughout the whole time you're gone. If you need me, I'm not hard to find. You know how to find me. And anything, like I said, anything I can do, you have it. But until then, not only am I praying for you and thinking about you, my son, my little brother, my mom. My mom was right here with me when your video came on this morning. My mom is awesome, guys. She's my best friend, and she's the strongest woman I know. And I'll tell you guys about her sometime, definitely, because she's a great woman, and she amazes me. So, but she's praying for you, and we love you. We do, and we're here for you. So you just try to get through this, because I know it's hard, baby. And I got your back. So send her some love, guys. She needs some comfort, just like I do. And then there's another person I want to thank. And if you guys aren't familiar with him, his name is Mr. Perfect, which, if you know him, he doesn't like to be called that. His name is Ken, and he just hit me out of nowhere. I don't know how that man knew, but he knew. I mean, he paid so attention, and I'm so not used to that, people paying attention to me. I mean, I didn't even say it. Apparently, I had said it on somebody's video, and they had asked me where I had been, and I said something, and the next thing I know, I get a notification saying that so I go to it, and he made a video about me, guys. I mean, it's some beautiful, amazing pictures. I mean, gorgeous, gorgeous pictures of God's creations, and so much beauty that's still left in this place that we forget to look at. And he captured it. And then he put one of the most amazing, beautiful, heartfelt songs to go along with it. Something I really, really needed to hear. But I can't hear it because it makes me cry. And as you can't tell, I've cried enough. So I have to put it on pause every time I go and try to read the comments and stuff. So, if you guys have a minute, just go over there. Don't go over there because it's my video that he made for me, but go over there to see how nice he is and kind, and how much work and dedication he put into it for me. I mean, for someone he really doesn't know that well, but felt it in his heart to do something nice for me. So just go check it out for me, and give him a nice word of he would like to hear it. He deserves it. And check out his pictures, because they really are awesome. Listen to that tearjerker song. I can't do it right now, but I do love it. And if you can make a friend with him, please do, because he's loyal. He will have your back no matter what. I mean, there was this awful first troll, guys. My first troll. She was horrible. I mean, God. I mean, I never even really said anything to her, and she was just downing me and downing the loss of my D, and I didn't give a crap what she said about me. I really didn't. But when she started downing that, I mean, not just for me. I started crying again. Not just for me, you know, because I loved him. My heart hurts so much. But for his mom, you know, how would they feel if that was their son, or their husband, or boyfriend, or just a close friend? I mean, she was horrible, guys. So, but thank God he took care of it. Oh Lord, look at all this blackness. Let me cover it with my mop of hair here. But he was kind enough to hoping I wasn't gonna see it, but I did. But that's okay. He deleted everything. He took care of everything, and he was nice about it. He called me to make sure it was okay, and I appreciate him. I appreciate you, Ken. I really do. I think you're great. I think you're wonderful. You're so sweet and kind and loving, and for me, I mean, I never would have expected it. I never would have. So it was a really nice surprise, honestly. I don't get surprised that easily, guys. Especially with nice ones. I get surprised a lot, believe me, but usually it's bad luck. I have nothing but bad luck, so it was really nice. And just go give him some love. Even if you don't want to watch the video that he done for me, just check out his channel, because he's funny and he's nice and he'll make you laugh and smile. And seriously, I haven't really been smiling a whole lot. Haven't really got around to laughing a whole lot, but he has made me smile. And another one is, I'm not going to say his full name because I don't remember it all. But, Aussie Bars Vlogs. And come on, girls, you guys like the accent. I know you do, because I do. And he just popped up out of nowhere on one of his vlogs and said, "Big hello to Crystal Mounts." And I'm like, seriously? You guys are just killing me here, but it's killing me with kindness, and it's something that's never happened to me before, and it's just different. It's hard for me to explain. I've got something on my chin here, but it's really hard for me